I look around the world and I cry. I look all over the world and I see the pain. I see the horror. I see the suffering, the destruction, the tears, the sadness, the fear, the hate. I see how nobody cares. But what I don't see are the peoples like me that care. Of every color, of every shape, of every kind. Peoples care. I know that 99.99% of the peoples are behind me in the liberation of this world. The liberation of the whole world from enslavement. Enslavement that is modern. For one wakes and doesn't realize that he has been born into a slave life. A modern slave life. A slave life that is so hidden that we pride ourselves in whatever slave job we have. For one may say, well, I make double of what you make. I ain't a slave. You are slaving it. For we all are slaves. Doesn't matter how much you make. If you make less, or if you make more. Or if you make the most, or if you've made the most. You're still a slave. The only ones that are not slaves are the ones that are benefiting over the atrocities, the disrespect, the hurt, and the careless acts of violence. With atrocities that nobody will know exactly everything, all the suffering. But I say this will come to an end because we are uniting. The 99.99% of the world is peaceful. It is all lie that some of the world, lots of parts of the world are evil. It is not true. 99.99% of the people are good, honest, caring, good-hearted, with good morals, with good principles, giving, smart, and would give their life for anyone, even a stranger. But it is not about giving your life. It is about using your life to educate and promote and fixing the problems of this world, not just in your neighborhoods, but worldwide. Promoting, fixing, and straightening out the peoples that are governing, that are careless, with so much hate that it is ridiculous. For we stand together and united, and we all will put an end to this violence, to this greed, to this childish type of life, to these governments that just play. Like if they were in playhouses, and if they were little kids, careless, ignorant, of the most foolish people of the world, there is no more ignorant than these, because they see the atrocities and they are the ones that send for them to happen and to make buck, to make a profit. For they are also enslaved in this game of children that are leading this world, but yet with the age of grown-ups. Grown-ups acting childish, doing children like governing with straightforward showing their peoples that they are careless, as if they weren't stoppable, as if they were given that right at birth to do as they like. But no, this is coming to an end. I am Tlamasteki Huake of Samanawak. I have seen a wave that swallows the whole Western Hemisphere. I have seen the earth shake. And what is coming, you are not ready for. And I say, for the lands will be back in the possession of the innocent, the indigenous people that were fooled with religion and given smallpox. For the genocide of 70 to 100 million of indigenous peoples throughout the whole Western Hemisphere. The Western Hemisphere of Anahuac and Tawantinsuyu. For before there was no borders, and in the northern section of the hemisphere, it was called Turtle Island. For there were universities, for we were the richest people of the world richer than the Chinese, for we had a river that actually had silver going through it. It is true. Half of that silver went to China, and our people were enslaved after that lie with the Christianity and being given smallpox after pretending to be our friends, after being fed by us. For when they arrived, they didn't know the concept of bathing. For we had universities where women and men could study. For our peoples were scientists at a very young age. For when we woke, we were thrilled to continue working in knowledge of the world, of our planet, of our earth, of our skies, of our stars, of our universe. We had contact, communication. We talked to the earth, to the water. We respected the water and our land. We respected the wind and our sun. We respected the stars. We respected everyone. And for in those days, there might have been rare occasions of people eating meat. For it was something real rare. For homosexuality never existed. For that happened, and it started. The beginning of homosexuality was when the Spaniards came. And they raped us. And then they came the English, the Dutch, the Portuguese, the Italians. And they raped us because we were the cleanest peoples of the world. We were the richest peoples of the world. We had river of silver. We were bathed in gold, for gold was just something normal, something natural, something we didn't fight over. There was no prisons, no jails. We didn't need any. We didn't need anything. We all worked together as one. We all traded. We all helped each other. If one didn't have, he would have, because everyone would build. There was no homeless. There will come a day when there won't be no homeless in this world. There won't be no wars. There won't be no bombs. The whole world will work towards the destruction of all weapons of every kind. There will be free housing. You could live on the land, and at your birth you could claim a piece of land, and you could acquire that land as soon as you can work that land. For each person born on this world will be able to acquire a piece of land as large as they want, as long as they themselves on their very own could manage it. So there won't be no greed. So we will get rid of greed, selfishness, and all those negative ways that we've been taught. We'll get rid of eating animals. For life will be respected. Life of every kind. Because we are the most ignorant animal in the planet. We are the only animal that drinks milk from another animal. that is not of us. We are the only animal on this planet that eats other animals. We should be considered the most ignorant animal because we know that we can live without torturing and murdering many kinds of animals that bring us cancers and different stuff that makes our lives shorter. We could live without drinking milk and eating flesh of any animal. And the day will come when you will be taught and you will be helped so you can grow and make your own garden. If you want your garden to be a mile big, you can, as long as you can manage it yourself. We will help each other because there is enough for everybody in the whole world to have plenty. For we will get rid of plastic bags. We will get rid of everything that contaminates the world. We will get rid of giant corporations that pollute. We will go solar and air. For we will not disturb the land for its coal. We will only use for our necessity and not for profit. For money will never and no longer exist. It will be a thing of the past. So will wars. For there will be a festival for the whole world, and it will make the Olympics look like a second of fun, of joy. This celebration will be a celebration that all humankind will be able to participate with the responsibility of a cleanliness and respect towards each other. Peoples of every color and every peoples will have their lands back. For us, the indigenous peoples, we'll get all our lands back, and the white man will be our visitor. We will show them, and we will respect them and show them how you are welcome and how you are the same as when we were made, when the world began. For there's no difference, just the shade of our color, but we all evolved. And we were nothing but a microscopic size human out of shape. And over millions of years, we evolved and changed patterns, maybe colors, and we ended up like this. In a million years, 100,000 years, we will not look the same because we are headed to destruction. But I am here to counter that destruction that a few want to cause on this world towards us, the 99.99%. Like I say, the whole world will be liberated. For there will be no wars, no greed, no stupidity, no ignorance of any kind with atrocities. For we all are uniting, and we all will change. And we all will work towards a world that will be clean. You will be able to walk around the world if you wanted. You will be able to travel anywhere. And you would not need no papers or nothing. There won't be no more enslavement, no more walls, no more fences. Nothing will be caged anymore. The world will be free. We have to just know and remember that we are strong. Everyone in the world is related. Everyone in the world must wake up. Everyone in the world must care. Everyone in the world is related. Only here we could see how we began. Only here we could see how we began. Like a movie that even if it lasted a whole year, I would love to say that movie. Well, I will show you that movie.